It's 8th of January 2021. For Bharat Electronics Limited, where I work, it's a very special day. They call it as Raising Day. Raising means the time when it got built up. It rose to its existence. It's 48th year this time, and every year it's celebrated with full vigor. An auditorium is booked every year where the functions is performed and dignitaries from our esteemed organization as well as the one connected to it from military forces or the armed forces are invited to this event. But this year it was quite different from other one. Of course, it was the COVID, and it didn't give us the leeway to perform or organize the event in a manner earlier we used to do. But kudos to the team who decided that no matter what, we are going to celebrate it. So it was done within the premises of company, makeshift arrangement of seating as well as the stage, and such a nice tent and all arrangement was made that no matter how many words of appreciation you tell to these people, it would fall short. In the end, it was at the mercy of weather, which was very harsh, winterish, cold, as well as cloudy. I would thank nature that it didn't rain during the event. It did after it, but at least not during that time. Wind has started blowing and it was really cold and we were literally shivering. But the speech from dignitaries made us warm up and the performance. Now the thing is, it's easy to say being in the audience that this is not right, the jokes fell flat, the synchronization of the band with the music was not in order, or it could have been more exhaustive and more longer and more cultural. Many might feel that it was lacking from many aspects, but I think the way it was unfolded or made to happen in the end was much more than what we can expect in this time, because it's easier said than done, and the easiest thing in the world to do is criticize. At least think from the perspective of those people who have put in their efforts for so many days and made us to look at this event in all its form as it is. So the idea is not to get deter from these demotivations from the circle of people who are naysayers, who will say, I have done this thing, I have tried this thing, the arrangement was not right, music, the vocals, the guitarist, the event, the speech was boring. At least learn to appreciate whatever it was, and it should be in a CRC approach: commendation, recommendation, commendation. Since it happens in a professional persona, so better just commend and enjoy what is being presented to you rather than being critical about it. You learn, and this positivity you say or pass on to others will come back to you, and that will be the right thing to do. And when we were coming back, we were handed over this box of stuff which they called snacks. I carried it over to my home, and as I opened, there were juice, biscuits, sweets, namkeen, as well as I think one cake. All these things packed in a packet, though it can feel to someone it's simply something edible. But in that, I have never felt so much connected with my organization. It was as if some mother is taking care of its son, of its daughter, that he is the one, and it was not just the stuff or the edible things. I could see behind the emotions that the way it takes care of its employees, and we should reciprocate to our organization in the same manner, the way it has made us grow. And one thing we talk about, we intellectuals at least, we can call our intellectuals, is the wealth distribution. When we go to parking, you'll see so many cars. There's one thing about it. Each employee of a well, there are exceptions everywhere, has the capability to buy cars. This is the beauty of Bharat Electronics as well as public sector units, where this distribution is very much uniform, and it takes care of employees and goes away from the tendency of making the richest richer and poor poorer. That is how it holds the straight of society and has a big contribution in the building of nation since independence. It's very easy to criticize that they are the big elephants who are inefficient, but in a way these are the ones who hold the resources of country and let it distribute among the citizens in a very uniform manner. So don't be so much skeptical about it. These are your resources, and at least it is in state hand, it is in safe hands, and it belongs to people and not just one or two wealthy persons whose credibility can be questioned in the future. So just make sure the way you work, or not just your profile, look beyond that, what the other organization is doing, or what is the need of the moment, what you can contribute to your organizations. This is how someone can make this organization or the other organization on which fingers are being raised to make it survive in the future. And if you stay still, it will go down in history and will fall into the words of oblivion in history, books, internet, or whatever. This is not what you want, is it? Thank you.